Stories of Service, sponsored by Duval Motor Company.
Pilots in the Navy are some of the best pilots in the world. In this week's Stories of Service, we meet a lieutenant who makes sure that the Navy's pilots remain the best. As she gets ready for a day of training, Lieutenant Cassie Smith, call sign Dory, remembers her first time flying a helicopter.
It was definitely a wild experience. The first time you fly a helicopter, it's really all about flying. It's really all about learning to hover. So you're kind of going all over, you're all over the place.
After 8 years in the Navy, Smith is now a pilot and instructor.
Usually they're fleet squadrons, and then I also have one for my alma mater, Virginia Tech, Go Hokies.
And she has plenty of wisdom to impart on her trainees.
My first deployment was on a small ship, and we flew what's called vampire, so we flew from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So all of my flights were at night, and it was in the Arabian Sea, so the sea state was typically pretty rocky. The actual platform of the ship is moving side to side and forward and back while you're actually trying to land, which can be challenging, especially at night when the sea state is very high.
Smith says her trainees already know how to fly. She takes their knowledge to the next level.
When they get here, it's about learning to fly their fleet aircraft, learning how to implement all the systems in our aircraft, and then it's also about integrating into the fleet and becoming a division officer.
And she plans to make the Navy her career.
I get to come here and fly and do what I love every single day, and then they're paying me to do it, so why not keep doing it for as long as I can.
Lieutenant Cassie Smith says that she was given Dory as a call sign as a nod to the character from Finding Nemo, because she's always positive with a really good attitude, but was, for a time, a little forgetful. If you have a story of service that you would like us to profile, send us an email to storiesofservice@firstcoastnews.com.